Hello and welcome back, Pisces. This is Shay with Solstice Psychic Readings. I'll be reading your love and finances for this month. We'll go ahead and take a look at a few different options and ideas here with these two decks that I've chosen for this reading. I anticipate a lot of great and very fast moving changes for you. So let's go ahead. We have trust that you are seeing the situation accurately. All right. So know that your third eye intuition is right on target there. You have persistence and you are going to take time to nurture yourself. So don't give up. See the future and things for how they are and how they really will be in the long term. Take time to love yourself. Okay. I'd like to see you leave some things behind and go now. So if you have travel plans, please do so and move forward with those plans. Possibly even signing contracts, going on a road trip, something about very short distance travel is coming through here. Your answer is yes to that question that you have, but you are being told to manifest and write things down and stay focused on what you need to be doing to create these new opportunities that are involving fertility. Okay, so you have a very powerful fire energy right now. I certainly want you to be cognizant of that. You are the type of person that has like a torch running through a dry field of wheat at this point. So I want you to be very careful and of course be very optimistic about the things that are coming towards you and coming in for you. You certainly deserve it. You are working very hard and have worked very hard up to this point to make sure that you do have this incoming flow of opportunity and fertility. I do anticipate that this has been a very long-term thing. You are actually unstoppable at this point. Let's go ahead and pull more cards. They're just falling. Choose peace because you can do it and you are worthy of peace. You are deserving of peace and freedom for yourself. All right, so what we are doing is we are not permitting any nonsense to stop us or block us. I think that there might be even some people trying to deter you or dissuade you from this new path that you are taking. You're not going to allow that. That's very good. I, of course, encourage you to be as independent and fearsome as possible. That's one of my big things is trying to get everyone to be independent. I know that we come here to tarot for information, for things that we need to know, but sometimes it's just about liberating yourself, and I try to do that as much as possible. We have here a flow of prosperity, so that is in fact happening. You're being instructed not to listen to haters. That card was upside down. Okay, do not listen to any nonsense. We are going to be disciplined in our approach. You already have all those things because we are writing things down. Of course, you're taking charge of the situation, as I said. You're being very conscientious of your spiritual and physical spaces, your like crystals, gems, your meditation, your cleansing routines. All of that is in order and should continue to be so. I don't want to see you deter from that. You are in charge of the situation. People are actually looking to you and looking at you with quite a bit of jealousy and disdain because you are so in charge. I would like to see you abandon this female figure. She's being mother, daughter, sister. She's big trouble. Stay away from her. But please continue to take charge of your own health and healing. Okay? Avoid the dangerous person. Avoid them at all costs, if at all possible. I would like to see what we have in store for love. So can I get a reading for Pisces, for love, from this deck in particular? Purification. So is there a clean slate? Peace offering, possibly from an ex, but this is white buffalo. Could be some karmic energy. Peace offering. Focus upon your strength. I think this is urging you to be single. Yeah, you don't want to molest your spirit at this time. Sexually active people, that's a separate thing. Um, Power of joy, and let it go. All right. So what we are doing is not embracing all of the strength that we have up here and giving it to someone else. That's not what we're doing. We're not here to share the wealth just yet. This happiness and prosperity is only for you. I'm urging you to be single and continue to be single at this time. If you have a cute somebody that you're interested in, that's fine to be dating them, but don't make any commitments or calls for marriage at this time for my single people. You know your priorities, the King of Solomon. You have to be focused on your spiritual well-being and your physical manifestations at this time. Any type of love interaction will just be a distraction. If you are having sexual relations with people, that's separate, right? But just know when to cut them off, when to send them on, and make it clear what your boundaries are, that you're not interested, and you should not be. You have too much going on. So that's the answer to that. Can I get some clarifiers from this deck and answers about Pisces, their finances, what they need to be doing, focused on May of 23, May into June of 23. All right. Job well done, joy, contentment, and gratitude. The path towards enlightenment with the world. You are absolutely being 100% rewarded for all of the hard work that you have put in so far. Do not give it up to somebody else. The world is yours. Motivational focus. You are a leader at this time, and I described that very vividly. People are looking at you and staring at you and watching you, trying to see what your next move is. You have a way of getting rid of things that no longer serve you. And I think people are afraid that they're going to be next on the chopping block. But of course, you see the vision, you think outside of the box. But you are, of course, very charismatic. You are constantly thinking very deeply. Celebration of weddings, births, announcements, etc. That you just need to have more fun. You will have plenty of events to go to celebrate all of your success, with which to share with some choice people just how well you are doing, but you're going to keep mostly to yourself is my advice. But just be ready to go to some events because you are ready. You have the ability to manifest whatever it is that you like at this time. And that's with the Magician. So anything you think of, it is going to happen 100%. Be careful of romanticizing the past. I think there could be some suppressed memories here, some suppressed past life. Even you're possibly worried about bumping into some old enemies or a nemesis. That's the words. But don't let that bother you. A new person enters your life, the beginning of a new phase, but you have heightened psychic abilities at this point. This may not be romantic, but just be prepared for somebody new coming in. And again, you're so focused on everything that you need to be doing and keeping in your higher energy, they won't be able to sneak anything very bad or made of ill will. No one can sneak past you or through your barriers because you have such a high spiritual guard at this time. You're just not, it's not going to work out well for them. Do your research and stop procrastinating. Seven of Water is water is very authoritative. It's very like sink or swim. Like these water cards, they are very, very demanding. They're like, just do it because I said so. That tends to be the energy of water. I find when I read, especially with this deck, it doesn't leave a lot of wiggle room for arguing. So define your beliefs and stand your ground, but choose your battles wisely. I don't think you're going to be battling anyone unnecessarily. I think you have a very good and clear discerning eye of what you do and do not want. See the positive in the situation. Don't dwell on the past. Okay? I don't want any past person or past memories to hold you back and potentially stifle any type of growth or advancement that you might have or have in mind for yourself or have in the incoming future. But good news about financial matters, you wanted to do something more challenging, possibly even go back to school, and it is happening to you. The Page of Earth, scholarly, successful, and patient. I do anticipate that you are going to really knock it out of the park. Like, I've never seen, Pisces, you you're eating them up. And I think you have a recruiting and growing amount of haters that are going to want to stifle you, but please don't pay them any mind. Just focus on yourself and anticipate that there is a female person trying to stop you from gaining this highest level of best for you energy. Relationships enter a new level of trust. You use your intuition to protect yourself and others. And that's because you're using your empathic abilities, your heightened spiritual intuition. Relationships that continue to grow closer with forgiveness, but there is a positive resolution to these conflicts with the Two of Water. I expect a reunion of some kind at these family events. Someone from the past is coming to greet you or apologize to you. Just receive the apology and move on. There's no need to fraternize with them any further than that. But you have important psychic insights from here. They are coming from the past, but you don't have to be stuck there. Release yourself from the past with the moon. And that's with Archangel Haniel. Release yourself from the past. There is a false sense of entrapment. Don't be overly focused on material things here or fear-based thoughts with other people trying to influence your ego. It's not necessary, it's a distraction. And I believe that this person wearing the mask here in this card is up to no good. So just be leery of sneaky strangers and sneaky past people, and they're just not any good. If they're not any good to you, they're not good for you. Just leave them behind. Simply leave them behind, and move forward and prosper in your own space, and doing your own thing, for sure. Speak your mind with confidence and seek out professional advice. This seeking out professionalism and diplomacy, seeking out a lawyer, seeking out someone to review your paperwork. You're going to be very, very astute in these coming months. If you haven't been already, all these papers are coming to fruition for something, and more than one very important thing. There's an end to financial difficulty. You're ready to embrace changes. Okay? These unicorns are not afraid here. You're ready to definitely embrace these changes and move forward and see what is seemingly invisible to others, but you see the opportunity there. It's definitely propelling and moving forward. Let's go ahead and clarify with our first deck again. Is there anything else we need to know? Okay, so someone from the past is coming out of the woodwork. They're probably even using magic or crystals in this world to try and get to you. This person is not necessarily up to any good, but they are weaponizing your spiritual beliefs or this world that we have over here in tarot to possibly find an entrance into your shields. Please don't allow that. It's not a good idea. Drink more water. Okay, so this person is possibly going to be coming to you under the guise of spiritual attack. They're going to say that they need positive changes. They're going to say that they're looking for a mentor. Please dismiss them. Do not take on any apprentices of the spiritual nature at this time. Again, this is all creatures coming out of the closet. What you are going to do is shield yourself from this person. This is not a romantic thing, but this blast from the past person, you want to get rid of them. Dismiss them, send them away, rebuke them in totality. I have no other warnings for you or messages for you at this point, Pisces. I think that you're doing great. I think that this sounds and feels really good. I will pull one card from the bottom. Content, peace, and abundance. You're happy in your home life and you're successfully completing your projects on time. Perfect. I will speak to you next month, Pisces. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Shay with Solstice Psychic Readings. Read the description. I don't DM. I have my own website. Don't be scammed. I love you all. I'll see you next time, and goodbye.